Thank you, and good afternoon. Welcome to the Library of Congress Chorale concert. This is our first formal concert back here in the Coolidge in about 3.5 years due to COVID. We have performed a few times. We had a virtual concert a couple years ago. We had a holiday virtual concert, and of course we've been performing for the Library of Congress's holiday celebration. So we're just excited to be back here. We're glad that the hall has been properly cleaned after a little bit of a tragedy. I also maybe should call this concert the concert of 2,000 emails, because between last week and this week, when our concert was moved from the Mumford Room in the Madison building, where they just canceled that event and moved us over here, and then we had to frantically change everything. But we're excited to be here. We're glad you're here with us. I was telling the chorale earlier today, this concert theme of looking upward. Actually, I've done this theme with several groups that I've conducted, but never a choral group. And I mention that now because this next section was really sort of the start of the idea for this concert, where I knew there were a lot of madrigals about birds, and I said, we can do a concert about the birds. And then I remembered about 15 years ago, former director Carol Gulliam did a concert about birds, so I said, I'm not going to repeat that. But we did start with birds, and we found some selections, and then I went from there. The sky, rainbow, mountains, looking out into outer space, and a little bit beyond. So that's kind of what we're doing. But one of the things I like to do when I theme concerts is just, some of these tunes you may have heard before, but when you set them into new context within a theme, it just sheds a new light and gives the tune a new meaning. This next section is kind of I built it in my head like a suite. But it's not technically a suite, so if you want to clap after each number, that's okay. But I call this section For the Birds.
Within the garden alleys, go pretty She
I wasn't gonna talk between here, but since my kids are here, this one's for you.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you are only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
So this tune, Mary Lynn Lightfoot is the composer for this, and if anyone has ever sang in choral world, you know Mary Lynn Lightfoot. She's written many, many, many tunes. In fact, I think Chelsea, right? Who sang this song? You sing. You guys sang this song. They knew this song. She remembered the last line. She said, "Oh, I did do this song in high school." The reason I chose this was not about the river, not really exactly about the sky, but actually Paul Laurence Dunbar's poem, which is about sunset, and sort of you think of the sun, and then how it, as it's setting, how it sprays its glow down through the valley, down to your feet, and down through the river. But today, since we're looking upward, I want you to picture the sunset.
The river sleeps beneath the sky.
into gray. The murmurs reaching from the town as day puts on her somber crown.
What shakes the mantle darkly down?
Aside from looking upward, another thing I really wanted to try to do when I was programming this concert was really to give you, the audience, an array of pieces through an enormous amount of time. So, as you know, we've already had some madrigals, so we had some Holsts from the 1800s, we have some modern pieces, but also just stylistically, a little jazz and a little music theater, because it ain't me if there ain't a little music theater. So this is from Finnegan's Rainbow. Look to the rainbow.
On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I will elegant legacy waiting for me. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart to sing it whenever the world falls apart. Look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. You didn't know it was audience participation night, did you? This is a great little tune. I like this. This is from the musical The Addams Family. It's a great little moment because there's Uncle Fester, who seems to be kind of a bachelor-type character, but decides that he has fallen in love with the moon. So before we go into our final work for this afternoon, again, I'd like to thank you all for coming and joining with us and being here. It's great to see you all. Tell your friends about us. Follow us on Facebook. Right? We have Facebook? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we like to make lots of music jokes. We're total nerds. If it wasn't bad enough, we have a lot of librarian nerds here. We have music nerds. We have all sorts of nerds. So we're a really nerdy group. A lot of fun. Lots of thanks. As I said, we could have called this concert the concert of 2,000 emails. So the first is I'd really like to thank some of the people who helped us out here. Emil Forbes, special events, Michelle Wingfield in special events. I'd like to thank, and the whole special events staff, I'd like to give them a round of applause. The amazing tech crew, you see some of them back there with the amazing tech crew. They're not here, but I'd really like to thank, when they first had the sludge stuff fall from the fire sprinklers, they were like, oh, you guys may not get it. This may not be clean till like September, October, right, David? Something. It was a long period of time. So, but here we are, just right at the end of June, and it's fixed. So, huge round of applause to the staff, architect of the Capitol, and others who really had to put this place together. My role in the organization is as music director, but without my board, none of this would be possible. I tend to ignore a lot of emails that kind of go back and forth because it's a lot of like logistic stuff that I can't wrap my head around until they finally say, John, you need to insert yourself here. And I say, okay, yes, I agree with you. I think you're very smart. So let me point out our board. We have Hope O'Keefe, we have Sarah Garski, Deb, George, and Mark Simon. Thank you hugely to them. And finally, there's all types of musicians. First of all, I'd like to also add, I see some singers out there, David, and some others. We rehearse on Wednesdays, and apparently you work on Wednesdays. So join the group in the fall, where our plan is to do Schubert's Mass in G along with some holiday music. So we're going to do a masterwork. We haven't done one in a long time. It's an incredible work. I've wanted to conduct it since I performed it, I think, in high school. So this is going to be really exciting. So please, if you're a singer and you're around on Wednesdays, and you're a library employee or retired or just a community member, come join us. We'd love to have you. So yeah, and that's we rehearse on Wednesdays. We'll start up right after Labor Day. Will be when we start prepare for that. But aside from that, well, they know my level of piano playing, but it's not just to be able to play piano, but an accompanist is somebody who has to have an extreme musical ability to both be follower and leader at the same time, and know when to insert yourself and know when to not, and to make sure that the group comes first. And that you're sort of over in the shadows. I mean, look how far stage right she is. I mean, you can't really get any further right. But I really could not do this without Carrie Ferguson on piano. So finally, like I said, I may have told you, I've done a Looking Upward concert with several groups, mostly wind ensembles. Large instrumental ensembles, never with a chorus, and I always have a Star Wars piece in it. And there isn't a whole lot of choral works for Star Wars, but I did find one, and I think you're going to love it. This is Duel of Fates. So this is looking upward past our galaxy out into another galaxy far, far away.
Call